So, how do you become an influencer on social media? Well, first of all, I will say this, that I think that every now and then we see trends in society. We see trends as far as this generation that has taken such a great interest in social media. And there are sometimes key words to describe ourselves and what we do that become popular. So even if someone is not functioning in that role, it's the popular thing to use that word. So for example, at one point it was popular to use the word or the term activist. So everyone was saying I'm an activist until saying that you were an activist equated to being a leftist. Then it was popular to say that you were a philanthropist. And then we found out that most people couldn't even spell philanthropist. And then also that was equated to meaning that you don't have a job, or you don't have a job that pays what you think or what you desire to be paid. And then now it seems like everyone wants to be an influencer. But I think that influencing to me is not controlling. Influencing to me is not rude. It's not barbaric. Influencing is not speaking haphazardly or just with no type of organization. But I consider being an influencer is gentle persuading. And I think that influencers, we persuade in a gentle manner. We persuade in a manner that is based upon information, that we come from and we operate from a place of teaching, based upon our experiences. We persuade with our experiences, we persuade with our words, and we persuade with our consistency. Watching a show recently, and a woman who is a well-known actor, Whoopi Goldberg, she was speaking to her other co-hosts and a member of Congress, and the question was brought up whether or not a Democratic candidate was trying to buy the election. And the Congress woman answered, yes, she does feel that way. And Whoopi Goldberg responded, and she said, we have to stop saying that. Or you can't say that. You cannot say that. And she started to state her opinion. And it's like, that's not the way that influencers communicate. There was another debate this past week, and the next day it became the trend for these influencers to get online and tell people what they cannot do. Telling them what they need to stop doing. You need to stop posting on this. You need to stop giving your opinion on this. Well, you know what? You're not an influencer. You're not teaching, and you're not influencing based upon your authority, your position, your experiences. You're literally just trying to control. You're trying to just tell people, listen, this is what I believe, and because of what I believe, if you are in any sorts in the same category as me, or have the same interests as me, then you got to do what I do. That's not what influencing is. Influencing or being an influencer, it's gentle persuasion. I use that term gentle persuasion because if I think that influencers can sit in front of a group or can have a conversation with people, and someone has one stance, and as an influencer I have another stance, but by the end of the conversation, the person or the persons that I'm speaking with may say, did this brother just change my opinion? Did he just influence my opinion? And perhaps, why? Because I'm not telling you that I'm right and you're wrong, but I'm showing you where I stand, what my position is, based upon my experiences, my consistency in my words. So when you are an influencer, you're being very careful with your words, how you describe or how you convey where you stand. When you are an influencer, you are consistent with that position. You are consistent with that standing. I am consistently giving off the same energy from the things that I speak about, from the things that I post. I'm consistent with it. And then, of course, influencers persuade, gentle persuasion, based upon your experiences. Just because you have one experience, that doesn't mean that's going to be someone else's experience. Influencers do not assume that people are going to respond the same way to the experiences that you have. No, gentle persuasion. Gentle persuasion. So I think that was a roundabout way to answer the question. I didn't answer it directly as far as how to become an influencer on social media, but really what an influencer is, what an influencer is not, and hopefully that helped you.